And I don't know. I'm signing up for at least one of the slots because it is kind of close by. So, all right, tonight we have Jim Davis, who I hope he's feeling better. um, he's going to be talking about if everyone would please have a seat, or if you're going to have a conversation, take it outside.
Yes, you're good.
Hold on, Jim. I'm still waiting for the.
That's okay.
Thank you. We got Jim. Sorry about that, Jim. We got Jim Davis here, and he's going to talk about the Cricket machine, which is an interesting device. And I'm going to let him take it over with and let him tell us all about what he's doing with it.
Hey, thanks, Tom. I'm Jim Davis, and I'm not a big fan of this technology stuff, so I hope this all works well. I wish I was there in person, but I felt like it was best that I just do this from home today. All the buildings that I was seeing during the Bring and Brag, this is kind of why I got into this Cricket, because I have a bunch of cars with paper sides, and some of those sides are coming apart. I have no idea how old the cars are, probably built in the 50s. And so when I saw this on YouTube, I thought this was pretty neat. And so I started saving up my money and I got one. And I've built a few projects, but what I'm going to show you today is just a simple project. And I'm going to walk you through this. We're going to go into the program and actually redo the whole side so you can see how I build them. I had bought a car kit a few years back where I bought a car, probably from someone in the Piedmont division. So if this was your car at one time, I apologize. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to strip it down and not thinking about the fact that it's made out of wood, put it in a stripper, and next thing I knew, it was coming apart. So if you can see, this is one of the Walther's car sides. There's the back wood. And it came apart and the sides started coming apart, the lamination. So I was like, well, what am I going to do now? Then I came across the Cricket. So my plan was I was going to bring some stuff I cut out before. Here's one of the new sides that we will be making tonight. And here is the window casting. And the casting pops right inside. Press fit, well, normally it is. It will stay right in there. Christopher and I, we also did the same thing with cardstock to make sure we had the right size. And then we did wood. And here's one we made out of wood. The window's cut out and the window fits perfect right inside the wood. The nice thing about this, the only difference was that I went into the machine and told it I was using a different kind of material to cut on. So I'll show you some things that I've done before. Let me see. I can remember how to do this again. Share screen. Okay. I hope y'all are seeing this. Are you seeing the?
We're not seeing it yet.
Okay. Let's see, what have I not done right? Uh, how are you seeing it?
I think we see it on the side over there.
All right, Christopher's got it over here. He's seeing it on there now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So put on a different.
So,
Let's see if we can.
so using the Cricut cutting machine and model railroading, and I'm building the Walther's caboose side. Now here is a building that I built for the raffle layout back in March. This is an N-scale warehouse, and every bit of it was cut on the Cricut. All the windows, even the paper. I bought N-scale brick paper and put it down, and it cut exact fit to all the plastic. There it is with the roof on it. Even the base I cut out on the Cricut. I'm finding that 20 thousandths and 30 thousandths styrene works really well. Get up to 40 thousandths. It's a little bit more work. It cuts through, but you got to go through and kind of finish it off in a few places. This is something that Christopher had designed. He wanted to build an all-weather cab. So he designed it, cut it out in paper. This is his paper copy first. Made sure that it worked right, made sure that it fit. There's his engine with his all-weather cab. The tender behind is one that he has designed, and that's made out of paper right now, cardstock. So there's his cab and his tender. So he has not cut the tender out yet, but he has made really good progress on designing and learning all the tricks to this. So that right now is what we've done. So this here that you're seeing, this is my Cricut design space. We bought a Cricut Explorer Air 2. I think this was the first machine maybe that you could use a deep cutting blade. You need a deep cutting blade for cutting the styrene. So we got this, and then I go to my stuff. Now my wife is also a paper crafter. I was afraid that buying this, I would never get to touch the machine again. Thankfully, she likes electronics even less than I do. And so she's done just a little bit. But most of this stuff is stuff Christopher has done. So there's the caboose sides that I've already shown you that I already cut out. Christopher got a poultry car and needed some parts, and he designed these parts here to go on the roof, and he said they work perfect. So you can do a lot of different things. And if you're into vinyl, which we haven't done this yet, you could actually cut out vinyl to use as stencils. So right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to walk through and we're going to build a side. So I'm going to go over here to canvas, and I've got a brand new canvas here. This is what it would look like. And I'm going to go to shapes, and I'm going to pick square. I'm picking square because the rectangle has rounded corners. Square's got squared off corners. Now I'll go up here. Can y'all see the mouse? I'm not sure if y'all can see the mouse or not.
Yes, we can.
Okay. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to unlock the measurements. So the width, I'm going to make this to be take that back, 3.25. And then the height is going to be 1.25. So there is my basic car side right there. So it's 3¼ inches by 1¼ inches. Now, for my caboose, I need windows. Back over here to shapes again, I'm going to do square again. I'm going to unlock. And then wide, I need it 0.25. And 0.375 for the height. There's my window. Now, that's one window, one car side. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to say duplicate. So now I got two windows. Well, let's just go ahead and do another one. The side we build today, we'll just make it with 3 windows. So I got one window there. I got one window there. Now I'll bring another one over in here. So I want to get them lined up right. So here's my half, I got this centered. So here's my 1/2 inch mark. So I'll bring it down to right there. This one down to the same height. Bring that one down. Let's see. Sorry about this. I'm trying to get, okay, yeah. So the Y measurement, I'm getting to be the same. If I can just do it right. There we go. All the windows are set at 2.18. So that looks a little low actually. Yeah, let's just go up to 2.01. Take it up to 2. Okay, so there's my windows. Now I want to cut the windows out. So I go up here and I cover one. Now I can only do one window at a time. So I've picked out the window. I go over here to slice. Click slice. Now I come back up here. And let's see. I click, no, well, let me do it. Slice again. Let's cut that window out. And then I come over here and I do slice again. Now just move the, there's my side. Now I want the side to be exactly the same on the other side. I just duplicate. Got two sides. I'll delete these pieces. Okay, so there's two sides right there. Now, see, we've only been into this for 15 minutes. I've got two sides built. Well, what if I want to make this into a shed? I can just come right back in here to shapes and click square. And I'm going to unlock it. And let's make this at 1.25 wide. And we're going to make it at 1.25 high. So it's going to be the same size as that. Let me get triangle. Okay, I want this triangle to be 1.25 wide. I want it to be, let's say, 0.175. And, oh, I forgot to unlock it. See, that's what I get. 1.25. And there we go. Now I got it peeked in. Put that right there. So I want to align this. So align, go over here, center horizontally. And I come over here and I want to combine, or I want to unite them. So there is my end. It's one piece there. Duplicate it. Now, if I wanted to, I can turn that into a building now. So this is my sides for my caboose, ends for the caboose, or for a building, if whichever I choose. Now let's say I'm ready to make it. So I just go right up here to make it, top right corner. We can make it. And then this shows my workspace. There is a cutting board that you put your material on. And when you put it on there, you look to see where it's going to be, and then you line up everything. And Christopher's got me set up. I believe we can get all this on here. So we'll just set this up like this. And now that's what I want to make. So I go to continue and turn on the machine. That'll help. Okay, so here I got the machine set on custom. If I change the machine settings, you can do fabric, cardstock, light cardstock, iron on. You can do lots of different things here. Poster board. And then when you get to custom, you can create your own material list. These are a lot of materials I've already created. I've got 20,000 styrene, 60,000, 40,000, 30,000, 10,000. We've even got 1/32 basswood. What we're using today is 20,000 styrene. So I'm going to click 20,000. And so it's asking me if everything's right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to unshare, and I'm going to turn the computer so you can see our machine and what we do to get it to work. And you'll see how quickly this cuts out the windows, sides, ends, and everything. So let's see. Um,
You need to unshare. Oh,
Yeah.
don't unshare. Don't unshare. You don't need to. Point your camera to the machine.
Okay.
That's good. Well, sort of.
You need to see it there?
We can see it.
Oh, okay. I see it over there. Okay. So there's the machine. All right. So you can see there's a blinking button here. This is our deep cutting blade. So we put it in. We slide this in. And this is a extra strong gripping mat. I'm going to push this button and then it's going to do everything else. Well, hold on just a second. It didn't pick the mat up. Let me do something real quick. It didn't catch the mat like it was supposed to. You got it now? Okay. All right. Richard's a technological guy. Okay, now he's got it. So it picks the mat up now. So here we go. Yep. Sure. Okay, here it goes.
Jim, is it just retracing the lines and making the cut deeper?
Yeah, so what it does for cutting the material like this, it sets, it says that you should cut it so many times. So you set it for, I think the maximum is 9 cuts. So at 40 thousandths, 9 cuts, it still doesn't cut all the way through. But it cuts a little bit each time. And you still get that little edge on there like you do with an X-Acto knife. But at least when you put this down like we did, we put the scribe siding on the bottom side. So we're cutting on the smooth part. So all you gotta do is knock a little bit of that off on the back side, and then it's good to go. So I think this one is set at maybe 6 passes. And when it's done, you'll see when I pull it off of there, it will pull that right off. And usually the sheet comes off and what I want stays on the cart, the mat here. Now, for some reason, I did something wrong. It didn't combine the peak and the square. So it did cut those out separately, but that's just, I don't use it enough to really remember which way to combine. But, the time it saves me and then the pain that you don't have to go through with sitting there with an X-Acto knife to cut this out, it's well worth the investment. We're not quite at 30 minutes, and we've just about designed, built, and cut out a car. In less than an hour, you can sit at home, design a car, build it, and put it together on a weekend or something.
Jim, do you have something on how much these machines cost by any chance?
That's it.
How much this device would set you back?
We got this on sale. I think it was like around $200. I think I got it for 180. So here's the
180.
you see how it left that side right there? Now I'm gonna
Oh,
still got the windows there, but just pop those free like that. If you enjoy scratch building, I'd say that this is the way to go. I really enjoy this. I've been so busy trying to get ready for the convention, get my railroad ready. There's a side. One completed side. There's the end. And you see how sticky this mat is. There is the peaked end. So I could fit that on there somehow. And then here's the other side. It's been cut. Just a little bit of bending and popping loose. I say that, but don't want to come loose. There we go. But like for my railroad, I'm not worried about everything being strictly detailed because I want to operate. I can build a fleet of boxcars in no time with this. And a friend of mine in Virginia, he saved years ago a lot of the NMRA bulletin magazines that had cardstock sides in them. I borrowed his sides, scanned them, Now I've got them on my computer. Anytime I want to build a car, I've got an NMRA car. And so it comes in real handy like with this. There we go. These windows are so small, it's hard to get my fingers in there. So plus it's still sticky from that mat.
You got a
Yeah.
question on what model of the machine do you have?
The Cricut Air 2, Explorer Air 2. So let me get back over here and I can. Yes, the Explorer Air 2. It's an older machine compared to today. I think they've got the 3 and maybe there's another one after the 3. But it does everything I want it to do. You can do, I mean, for me, it's great. It will cut the wood, like I showed you earlier, basswood. It cut it with no trouble. And I've cut up to 40 thousandths. That takes a little bit more time. Blades run about, I think around 15 to 20, maybe 25, depending on the blade. We use a deep cut blade. It comes with a fine cut blade, which I use for the paper. But the blade, I would say you'll get several hours worth of cutting with that. We got ours at Hobby Lobby. You can get them on Amazon. Yeah, it's been really nice to have, and it's really making car building and model building really easy right now. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to show. Let's see, I'll go back onto here. Let's see if I can go back to sharing again. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris said I'm on. So this is what I have, the Cricut Air 2 cutting machine. Then you download the Cricut app. Now here's another nice thing about this. It's Bluetooth. I've got the thing on different computers. You can even put the app on your phone. It stores everything, don't matter what device you're on. It's got all of your stuff. So if you're downstairs working on your layout, you're like, I need to make something. If your machine's upstairs, holler at somebody, tell them to turn it on. You can go to your device, say, I need this cut. And if you've got the stuff in there, paper, whatever you need, you can do it right from your phone. You don't have to go open up your computer to do it. But I did, I showed you all the 40 thousandths car side, 1/32 basswood, and the 20 thousandths car side. Yeah, that's my presentation, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Any other questions?
Any more questions? Oh, we got. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me give you the microphone so everybody can hear it. Just a quick comment for knives. Take a look at eBay because they're definitely cheaper there than at Hobby Lobby or Michael's and things for those knives.
Yeah,
And
I wouldn't.
another use, I use it on my fascia to do track plans so that operators know where things are. And then I have a P-Touch that does the lettering. I get clear tape. I do a white thing. If you come to my open house,
then you'll see it along the lab. It works really well.
Yeah, Christopher has tried
Fantastic.
doing some stuff too, and I need to learn that side of it.
Another question.
Yeah,
Can you make circles and curves and that on there as well?
yes, it will do circles. Christopher likes to model the Norfolk and Western. So the early diesels had round plates that the Heralds were on. And so we go on here, we used 10,000 styrene, went in there and we did the diameter, what we needed, and he cut them right out. So he's got circles ready for Heralds to be put on. Yes, it will do circles. It'll do lots of different shapes and stuff.
All right. I think I saw oh, there's something online. Okay, messages to everyone, but never mind. Okay. All right. I think we got all the questions. Well, Jim, thank you very much. And I hope to get to feeling better.